I'm Luke, and for the past 2 days, I've been hiking to remote alpine lakes, catching rare tiger trout, and cooking some great food over the campfire. This one's gonna be awesome, so stay tuned. Well, there's tons of bugs on the water here. They're just bouncing all across it. But I don't see any rises right now. So I'm thinking that we might have better luck if we keep on hoofing it to the next lake. Maybe there'll be a little more action there. This is groundhog heaven right here. That's what those little carbon monoxide detector sounds you're hearing are. I'm just hiking through this slash right now, which is pretty ankle turny. But just a couple more hills to crest and we're gonna be rewarded. Golly. That is nice. This is a pretty well established campsite down here too. We've got our little prep table here. The window. Oh, that's just great. I don't think there's any question where I'm going to be waking up tomorrow. This place is absolutely stunning. The action on the lake doesn't seem too crazy right now. I think I might have seen a couple of rises, but I think I'm just going to sit down here and watch for about 5 or 10 minutes to see what's going on, if they're rising, what they're rising for. Alright, not seeing any action on the surface, so let's toss out the bullet. I just got a bite from a pretty big looking fish right there. I'm going to send it right back out and we're going to see if we can get him. That time I let my lure sink down for about 5 seconds before I started retrieving. I think it's still early enough that they're holding the deeper spots. So we just want to get it in front of them there. We're fishing for tiger trout today. They're a crazy fish and they're pretty rare. I think they're a cross between a brook and a brown. So they got some very pretty colors. I saw that fish there. It was a pretty good one. But we're gonna change spots here real quick. That was another bite. We've gotten 3 bites so far, no takes. There's a fish. That's a big fish too. He's real spooked about it. Well, the fishing was just a little slow out there. Figured I'd come back here into a little bit of a more sheltered area and make up some lunch before we go actually catch that hog. Well, you know what they say. To catch fish, you gotta eat fish. We got that mackerel. Gonna have that with a little bit of rice. It's gonna be a perfect lunch. And then we're gonna go reel that big boy in. It's gonna be beautiful, okay? Stir up this coffee. Oh yeah. Got our rice here. Good. Got our mackerel. Yep. The fish have been rising a decent amount here while I was making dinner. Get this lunch in me first. All right, fish have had a moment to reset. Let's see if they're interested. That's our guy right there, buddy. Yes. That's our fish. Keep that rod tip up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's a beautiful trout, that. Whoop. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Whoop. Oh. Wow. Look at the patterning on that thing. Pop that hook out, and off he goes. We had to let that guy go because he was a little under 12 inches. 12 inches is the size limit, the lower size limit for these trout. So we're hoping to catch a big hog. That guy was a beautiful fish, but not quite a foot long. So let's get back after it. That was crazy. He attacked it right there. He missed it though, so come on. Let's get it back in front of him. Where's this guy? Oh yeah. There's a solid fish. Oh no, it came off. God damn. Man, I thought I was gonna eat that guy for dinner. Oh, there's another biggie. Oh yeah, this is the spot. Keep that rod tip up. Keep that rod tip up. Yep. This guy feels like he's got a little more power than the last one. My God. And that's a tiger trout right there. He came off. He came off. Dang. Dang. I want to show you guys one of these. It does seem like it's turning up as the evening comes along though. So that's good. I might lose more fish than any man. I've seen quite a few rising right in front of my campsite here. Here's a fish for me. Keeping that rod tip up. Yeah. Here we are. Quick land on this guy. Come over here. Sorry, bud. Now look at that. That's why they call them a tiger trout. So cool. Such a beautiful pattern. And just that easy. In he goes. And he swims off nice and quickly. That was another bite. I think that might be the hole over there. Perfect. Yep, that's the hole. He came off though. Barbless hooks are certainly the most ethical way to catch and release fish. And if you're fishing in waters where you don't know if you can keep or not, then you always need to be able to release the fish. So we always go barbless here. But it means that a lot of fish come off. And that's just the game, you know? You can't win them all. There it is, boom. A bite. But they're all right there. That's where they live. There's my fish, baby. Wow, what a pretty fish. I would have loved to eat that fish, but I think it was just shy of 12 inches. That's the way she goes. Maybe we'll catch a big hog in a few minutes, but it's turning down. I'm starting a campfire. My expectations are low. I'm just enjoying myself. We've got some tinfoil wrapped produce in the fire. Leave that for 40 minutes. We're gonna have some good stuff, that's for sure. Got a little bit of bread mix. Go ahead and mix up some good old bread for tomorrow morning. Well, here I am, enjoying the warmth of the fire and just listening to the peaceful sounds of the lake at dusk. The mallards making love and the frogs croaking. It's really quite nice. Caught 4 fish. Not a one of them was a keeper, but they were all very pretty. And I've never caught a tiger trout before, so those were my first 4. Oh yeah. Into the fire. Got our butter. Just a ton of butter. Gonna put like that there. Can crumble over here. Just coat it, the whole thing. See if we can't melt that butter a little bit. That did something. A whole ton of salt. Got a baked potato. Some corn on the cob. Can't ask for any more. There's our woodcock again. Rinse my dishes right quick. I'm making my way to the bear hang that I hung a few hours ago. Nothing stinky left in the camp. Now we can just chill. I seem to have forgotten my can opener, so we're going old school here. Wow. Beans and campfire bread for breakfast. That doesn't look bad at all. That was real tasty. What a beautiful place to camp. I'm thinking that it's time though to get packed up and get out of here. All right. Let's go up there. All these little flowers are so pretty. I believe that they're crocuses. Look at that. When we fished at this lake on the way up, I didn't see any rises and I didn't catch anything. And I don't see any rises now, so I wonder if it might have gotten winter killed. It's strange because it's lower elevation and deeper than the lake I was at. You can see there's still snow up, even on the smaller mountaintops and on the north faces. in a week or two, that's all gonna come down. Might be starting now even. Within a week, that's all gonna come down. It's all gonna melt, and it's gonna absolutely blow out our rivers and streams. The spring runoff is a tough time to go fly fishing, which is why it's nice to hit a couple lakes while you're waiting for the river fishing to really open up. Well, that was an absolutely beautiful, secluded lake there with some absolutely beautiful trout in it. The patterns on those trout were just fantastic. It's one of the nicest spots I've been to in a long time. If you're still watching here, make sure you subscribe. I'm coming out with all sorts of videos this summer. It's going to be awesome. So I'll see you next time.